everyone, what's going on? This is Background News episode 190, and we have some really cool people on tonight's show, and hopefully some cool people in the audience. Yay, audience.
Me again.
About which one?
Both.
Ah, fair, yeah. Except the audience, they're cool. Yeah. They're a bunch of classy people who
like building
are very unique at things they like.
Minecraft.
They can build things in Minecraft. If they'd like, you know. I mean, I'm sure they can play other games too. Like Minecraft. Okay, so, you know, 190 is so many episodes. I was talking about this pre-podcast. It's like, obviously, this is going to be a no-brainer, but that's 190 weeks of doing a podcast.
Jesus.
Right, when you think about that, that's a long time. Like, we've already hit the 2-year mark. Like, we've already blown that out of the water. So, or no, the 200 episodes. No, we're almost at 200 episodes. So, that's like, how many years is 200 weeks? That's like
it's
nearly
four.
Nearly
it's
4.
Like 8 weeks shy.
Okay. That's so much time.
Currently, unless my math skills are just way off because it's summer, I think this would have been like a 1,330 days. This is what this marks, 190.
Ooh.
We pull out the calculator to make sure.
Oh, let's see this. That's gonna be exciting.
1330. Yep.
Wow. That's a lot of days that to be running a podcast for.
Yep.
You know.
Well, I mean, it started like 1330 days ago.
Yeah,
roughly.
exactly. That's about when episode 1 would have been. Probably. Most likely. Yeah. You know, I have some interesting topics for us tonight, but first, before we even get into any topics, we're going to introduce some people, you know. I should point out that Steve's podcast is no longer broken. Steve's podcast, hello, Steve's TeamSpeak. This is not Steve's podcast, this is my podcast.
Have we been recording Steve's TeamSpeak and background noise?
Yeah, exactly. But no, this is background noise normally in Steve's TeamSpeak. Last week we used backup ground noise channel. And this week we're using the normal background noise channel. You know, it's back. You know, fun times. Steve went on vacation last weekend. Server broke and he wasn't home to fix it. So, yeah, that's
Chris
about
has
it.
lots of things to say about that.
I'm sure he does. But you know, and we're good. We're back in the comfy little original background noise channel, even though it's not the original one. We had to redo it a few times, but you know, it's not important. We're just gonna move on with life in general. So, Kyle.
Hi.
Hoi.
Here.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. How about you?
You know, I'm doing kind of swell. You know, doing well.
Just that works.
Yeah, you know, it's just going interestingly. I wouldn't say it's going amazing because of certain things that are going to be happening soon. We'll get back. We'll come back to the topics a little bit later.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get back in that. Yeah.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, just wanted to see how you were, buddy. All right, it's good talking to you.
No person. No
Yeah.
boss.
Or any of
That's
us really
almost, yeah.
people though, like if you think about it.
I said almost.
Yeah. Alright. You know, we're gonna move on to probably the person that's most people in this those were whatever. Hi Nathan.
Most people, I'm the youngest. What?
Yeah, no, I would say you're the most person though, if that makes any sense.
That's my middle name, Nathan, the most person last name.
Insert last name here. You know.
Not sure why I'm trying to protect that. I'm sure it's already been on the podcast a couple times.
I think it was
Early on.
It was very early on, so don't look at it. Don't look for it. If you find it, he doesn't have Facebook anyway.
Whatever you do, don't look for it in episode 1.
Yeah, if you search episode 1, guarantee you won't find it.
And then if it's not there, definitely don't search episode 2.
Yeah, and then after
If it's
episode
not there,
2, 3.
Don't go 3. Yeah,
And then keep going into episode 190 if you don't find it. Because that's tonight, yeah.
I've been doing well. Started playing Dark Souls 3 with a friend yesterday.
Ooh, how are you enjoying that?
It's been a lot of fun. I was originally just going to play it like by myself, but then he was like, "Hey, you want to play that together?" And I was like, "Sure," because we've been trying to play Dark Souls before. But
Okay.
so then we got Dark Souls 3 together. It started working, and we were like trying to, I don't know, for whatever reason we picked the same class, but we're kind of doing different builds. So like he's using normal miracles, and I'm using what are called dark miracles, even though they should have just been called hexes, because that's what they were called in the previous
just like
games.
slightly edgier miracles than what he's running?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. How are you enjoying the gameplay though?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's definitely I feel like the multiplayer isn't like a required play of the game, but it's definitely it's a lot more fun because he's played a lot of the first 2 games, but he hasn't played the 3rd game all the way through at all. He's gotten to like the first boss, 2nd boss, I think.
Like on his own.
So yeah, so it's honestly like a learning experience for both of us.
Sometimes that's like the best way to play games, to be honest, in my opinion, where like you both don't know what you're doing, you learn together, rather than like this person knows everything about this game, let me teach it to you, you know?
Yeah.
So you can mess up together. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Steve, Jordan, and I want to say Nick were playing Dark Souls 3 like a month ago or so. I know they really liked it. I'm not sure where they stopped playing. I doubt they beat it all. I don't think they did. But they really liked it, so it's cool. It's a cool game. I had some friends that say that Dark Souls is their favorite series of games. A person that's actually been on this podcast is the one who said that. I'm just realizing. Tomo, good friend of mine from high school.
Oh my goodness.
That's
a
throwback and a half, right? But,
Remember Tom?
Yeah, exactly. It's been a while since he's been on, for sure. The last one they were on was
Forever ago.
it was the first or second survival episode, I think, was the last one they were on, if I'm correct. And then before that, it was a very long time ago. I actually went to a WeebCon convention. It's not called WeebCon. I'm just not telling you what it was called. Unless I already told you what it's called in a previous episode. Did I or no?
Yes. I think so, yeah.
Alright, so it was called Anime Next. And he actually had a panel there, so we hung out for a little bit. So I did see him in person, like, earlier this summer. Which that was fun. Good time.
He had his own panel?
Yeah, he did. He's
for his
very...
band, or?
Yeah, no, it's... he had a panel talking about anime stuff.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I went to go to it, and I couldn't.
Oh.
Because it was full. Because, I don't remember what time it was at. Say it was at, like, 8 o'clock. I'm like, alright, it's about 8 o'clock. Let me go over there. Okay, it's like I walk up, and people standing outside, sorry, it's full. I'm like, really? It's full? Yeah, and it's like, look in. I'm like, oh, wow, there's people standing up in the back and everything. Okay. Well, glad he's doing well. It's like the tempt was there to see it. But, what can you do? I didn't think I would really be too into, like, cons and stuff like that, but it was fun because I was hanging out with friends. If I was by myself, I'd probably be like, this is weird, why am I here? But, stuff like that's cool with friends. I suggest it if you can. So, Kyle and Chris, you guys go sometime.
I've been to Comic-Con.
Oh,
All I ever hear about cons is people go, and then they just come back, and they're, like, sick as a dog for, like, a week.
I wasn't sick, to be honest. I didn't get sick at all.
Also because there's so many people that are gross.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of gross people there. Because like,
Yeah.
all right, so there are some people that go to cons who are completely cool, normal people. I would say I'm closer to
Okay.
that category. And then the most otaku of otakus are there. You know, the ones that like, don't shower or anything.
Anything.
They also are there, and when you run into them, you know you get like a little lightheaded and you almost pass out, but you're strong enough to keep going. You know, it's like the type of stench that would kill things that like smells. You know, but it's a good time. I don't even know how I got to cons from any of this, so it's stuff. How did I even get here? Oh, it was the link from Tom. Yeah,
when they come back from cons.
yeah, but no, I was like, it's the link from Tom. That's how I got to. Yeah, that was it.
Tom, okay.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, how did I start talking? I can never remember, or whatever. You know, it's cool. You know, glad to hear you're enjoying Dark Souls.
How did I get here?
Yeah,
The end.
it's fine. Everything will be okay. Everything will be daijoubu. It's alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave apparently. No, because I said that. Or whatever. You know. Hi, Chris!
Hi.
Hi!
Fucking weep.
You know. You know, you're not wrong. And the thing is, I don't even watch that much anime. I told myself that, hey, it's summertime, I'm gonna watch a bunch of anime. Do you know what I watched instead? I watched all the Marvel Netflix series.
Yep.
That's not anime. But I really enjoyed all those, and we'll rant forever about how good they are. And Kyle, I liked Iron Fist. I'm just gonna talk to
I
you
don't know
about
why.
that. I really
No,
did.
don't talk to me about that.
Yeah, I did. I don't. What didn't you like about it?
Everything is awful.
The
Okay.
show part.
Yeah. Okay. So pick a part and let's talk about it then, Kyle.
Okay, it tried
The
to
show.
be Arrow season 1, and then it wasn't.
How do you know
yeah.
it tried to be Arrow season 1 though?
Because I watched that when it came out.
I don't know. It felt, isn't that the story of Iron Fist now? Like
It
I'm
actually
pretty
was
sure it
just
stayed like to
Arrow?
the
Green Arrow?
script of like what his origin was supposed to be. I could be wrong, but
I don't care. It's just the actor was terrible too.
I mean he's
Didn't
not
feel the
that
same.
great, but he's also not that bad. Could be a
Really?
lot worse.
I didn't think he sold it very well. That's why, because compared to Arrow, because their stories are like the same, and then but like the Oliver Queen guy did it way better than the this guy. So.
Yeah, I mean it could have been a lot better, but also it's enough because for me the character he plays a character named Danny Rand and he's the Iron Fist and he is a
Oh, spoilers, dude.
oh yeah, okay I said his name, what a spoiler. It's in the title.
It's like the beginning of Dark Souls 3 when they tell you all the bosses you have to fight.
You know, but like yeah, no, but like he's supposed to be a little bit like more awkward and stuff, so I kind of excuse like the weird acting style because he spent his entire life with monks and I'm assuming they're not normally social. Not like everyday society would be, at least. So like when he comes back and he's talking about all the weird monk stuff, you know, it's just like kind of makes sense.
Just like whenever Oliver went to the NU and just came back and talked about all that stuff. Yeah, that's great.
I have no idea what you just said.
So just like whenever Oliver went to the
No, I
NU
mean like I don't
and
know
all
who that
stuff,
is or
yeah.
anything.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Darrow.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
see it, so.
You should. It's like a really good Iron Fist.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
should.
I'm
It's been
good.
around.
I'm not really. I like DC, but I'm not always into the DC like TV shows. So,
I'm just saying, like, yeah.
because Marvel, I think, does
I feel like
TV
Iron
shows
Fist
a lot better.
is a better version of.
I mean, I'm good. Maybe one day I'll check it out, but it's just. I'm happy with what I've seen out of Marvel, so I'm good.
Wow. Way to be. Shit. I can't think of it. I can't think of a word to throw in front of that.
Way to be.
I don't know.
Yeah, way to be a yeah. Okay. Way to be complacent with the things you watch. Is that it?
No, it's
No.
not even willing to try the other ones because you're just ignoring them based on what they're named. Or
No,
who made
it's
them.
it's not that I'm
Yeah.
ignoring. I said that
Yeah.
I'm complacent
You know,
with
it's
what I
racist.
watch.
Fuck it, it's fine. It's racist. It's fine.
It's not racist at all.
It is now. It is now.
Well, you said it now. Tumblr is all over it. Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah.
This is on you.
No, it's on you for being racist against DC shows.
I hate you so much, Kyle. What show that I'll trash talk from DC that at first I thought was a really cool idea, but I just don't like the way they did anything.
Yep.
Gotham.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'll honestly sit there and say Arrow I've never seen, and I've heard obviously it's got good reviews and stuff. Is Arrow the one that the main actor is Stephen Amell?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I have no idea what the actor's name is. Pretty though.
Well, I didn't even see I know the actor's name,
I
Kyle.
was trying to remember his name for as long as after Kyle said the Oliver Queen guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, I know actors and stuff.
I
Decently.
don't.
Speaking of actors, no one has won the Death Pool yet, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in my notebook to make sure no one's won it. Okay.
You sure someone came close?
See,
Someone picked the wrong
Adam
Batman,
West
I
passed
heard that.
away, but no one picked Adam West.
I mean, no
Oh!
one wants Batman to die, so...
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I'm gonna diverge this for a second, but no one ever talked about it. I don't think. Like a week or two ago, Stephen Carl Stephenson, the actor for Robbie Rotten in Lazy Town, was cured of cancer.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
He is cancer-free.
That is awesome. I actually did not know that. I'm glad you said it.
He really is number one.
Oh,
Tony
it's so
got it.
great. I like it, yeah. Yeah, so, speaking of positive news, that is awesome that he is fine. But on some negative news, we have a list full of people that haven't died yet.
Oh, no.
Do you know, my favorite pick of the whole bunch is still one of Chris's. He's been
Wow.
very hopeful.
Yeah. I'm an
You liked
optimist
it.
sometimes. When it comes to famous people's deaths, I'm an optimist.
Yeah, you gotta find your niche.
Like, I already forget who I picked.
Dick Van Dyke and Brian Johnson.
I'll write the penis names. Got it.
Yes, yes.
Ciao, Kyle.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, see, I picked Betty White and Ozzy Osbourne. I'm like, I thought that was a lock, but Betty
I'm
White.
pretty
just
sure
never
they're
gonna
already
die.
dead and they're just never going to be
Betty
not
White can't
undead.
die. Why would you even pick Betty White?
That's true. It's the same thing with Ozzy at this point too. Like,
It's just
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's with Betty White and Ozzy Osbourne.
The cocaine just sustains him, okay?
yeah, so
It's the bad heads.
I'm just realizing something. Nathan, you never picked anyone for the death pool.
Nope, I wasn't there for that.
No. Do you want in? It's never too late.
I don't know.
You can't pick Adam West.
You can't pick Adam West because he's already dead. But if you have two names of famous people, you're more than welcome to join on in.
God, I don't know. I don't want to bet on people dying.
Yeah, you do.
You
Just be
sure?
Be an optimist like me and pick people that need to die.
See, Chris picked Kim Kardashian. He was just being hopeful, man. Like, can you blame him?
The people that you prefer were dead.
Yeah. No, no one.
No. I already expressed distress.
He's
That's gonna be my catchphrase from now on.
expressed.
It rhymes. I expressed distress.
All right, that's fair. So, all right, we'll move on from the death pool thing. So
Just kill it, dude.
I didn't really even realize this movie was still in theaters when I saw it, but I'm happy it was. I finally got around to seeing Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I haven't.
Okay. Has anyone else in here seen it?
Yep.
I thought it was really good.
I
Thought
enjoyed
was
it.
really good. I want to say it's my favorite Spider-Man movie I've seen now.
Ooh.
Um,
But I can't trust your taste because you like my interest. So Chris, how was it?
You can't trust my taste because I enjoy movies.
yeah, I mean, so Kyle, I don't care what you think anyway. So, for me now, it's this new Spider-Man, probably Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 1 and 2 after it. 3 was really bad, but I really liked the villains in 1 and 2 of the original. Thought they were really well done. But this one was really good. I thought it was good.
I
I
have
don't.
not been interested in a Spider-Man movie since the second one of the original series.
I mean, I can't blame you. I really did in the second Spider-Man. You mean like the Tobey Maguire series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doc Ock, played by Alfred Molina, was really good in my opinion.
Yes.
Like that was a character you could like honestly you sympathize with, even though they're the bad guy. It's like, wow, this is really sad.
Yeah.
Because like I'm gonna spoil it. It's been out for I guarantee over 10 years.
20 fucking years, yeah.
Right? It's like I'm gonna look up because if it is 100% over 2 years, I will no 10 years. I will spoil it.
Happily spoil it.
Yeah. Oh, 2004. That's 13 years. Okay. Yeah. So he becomes Doc Ock eventually because he has an accident in the lab. But, like, he was working, like, really tired or something because his wife died or something, and he was really stressed. Or did the accident kill his wife? One of the two. I can't remember. One of the two. It's either killed his wife or something like that. But he was just very...
Well enough that we can't even remember how to spoil it.
Yeah. Right? I'm like, wow, okay. As soon as I said I'm going to spoil it, I immediately lost the spoiler. But it was a good movie.
Okay.
Good movie. Just take a word on it, you know?
There was a doctor and he had octopus arms. Okay, done. Spoiled.
Doc. Yeah, you know. So there is another.
Trains!
There's the train. Yeah, I told you to be
There's
coming by
another
again, Chris.
Like trains.
Yeah. But so tonight is Mayweather versus McGregor, and I don't know if you guys even care about the fight, but I want here in background was us to predict who's gonna win, and then this time next week come back and be like, all right, let's see who was right.
Hey up.
I want Flappy Arms guy to win.
Flap what?
Is that him? Is that the right guy?
Flappy arms guy? What does that
Who's
mean?
Flappy Arms?
The one the gift's being made about, is that him?
Kyle, I don't know. I have to be, gotta pull up a GIF maybe and let me
You're
see.
gonna
many
have to
gifts.
send some gifts.
Yeah, you're gonna have to...
Yeah, because I'm like Flappy arms guy.
Who's the guy like flapping his arms around all the time? Okay.
I-
yeah.
No, Kyle,
you
it's
know
not.
my opinions on sports ball, I did watch the weigh-in for this.
Ooh, okay. I did
Oh.
too.
That's, well, I mean, I assumed you did. But that's, you know, how much more interested in this I am than any other sports ball.
Okay. So, Chris, what are you feeling about this?
I'm gonna go with McGregor.
Ooh, okay.
Even though probably gonna lose because he talked more during the weigh-in.
Yeah, he did talk a lot. He
But
like
I'm still just gonna go with him.
when they were face to face, McGregor just like spewing nonsense at Mayweather. It was pretty funny because I'm like,
Some of it may have been English.
yeah, I'm like I don't know what he's saying. All right.
I don't know what he's saying, but it seems like it's trash talk. I think.
Okay, so something we're gonna do to kind of change it up because some of us might pick the same person.
Hey, wait, what's his name? The guy?
Conor McGregor?
Or
Is Conor McGregor? Okay.
Floyd Mayweather is the other guy.
No, I know that.
Floyd Money
Yeah,
Mayweather.
Floyd Money Mayweather. Yeah.
Can't forget his middle name.
That's, if he legally changed his middle name to Money, that'd be amazing. You know. But okay, so Chris, so what part 2 of this prediction is? It's a 12-round fight. What round do you think McGregor would win in? If you had to guess,
If
to kind
McGregor's
of
gonna win it,
separate.
it has to be early.
Yes, you're 100% right.
Definitely.
But I also have zero reference for any sports. So
I mean,
I'm gonna
you're
go with-
initially very like spot on, so just go off of that.
I'm gonna go with 4.
Sure, go 4. Just I'm doing rounds to like kind of see who's the most, right?
Yeah, differentiated a bit more.
Exactly. So, well, Kyle's looking a bit gif. Nathan, who you feeling for this?
I'm feeling McGregor.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking if McGregor wins, it's going to be a little bit earlier than 4, though. I was definitely thinking 3.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if McGregor wins, it has to be early.
It definitely has to be early.
Yeah. Hey Kyle.
Hi.
Hi. You ever find your gif?
Not the good ones.
Oh, well.
I'm looking for the good ones.
Okay, anyway. Who are you feeling for this fight?
Yeah, okay.
What?
Whichever one ends up being Flappy Arms guy is the one he's feeling for the fight.
Okay,
Conor McGregor.
okay, sure. What round do you think he's gonna win in?
I don't know. How
Out of
many
12.
rounds is the sport?
Don't say 3 or
12.
4.
Yeah, Chris said 4, I said 3.
5.
What?
Okay.
I was waiting for 1. He's gonna win in the first
Round 0.
It's
He
not
already
an
won in the
MMA
weight
It's
fight.
gonna
off.
go
Over
to
again.
decision.
He walks up, throws 1 punch, the guy's on the floor.
No, it's gonna go to decision. It's fine.
I mean, okay, so this is who I was gonna pick anyway, but I'm picking Mayweather. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's smart.
Pick the other guy because it's funner.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm picking smart here. I don't know.
I also want to encourage McGregor to do this with as much things as possible. I really want to see him on Top Chef.
Right? Just go into someone else's realm and just try to dominate. Like,
Yeah.
if he wins
Just give it
this,
your best
he
shot.
has to just keep going to new things.
Just mute that beforehand, but watch it because that's what I mean by the Flappy Arms guy.
Okay.
This is loud and it's annoying.
Okay, yeah, alright, I
And
see.
there's a lot of gifs made of that. By the
Okay,
way,
so
him going and
he
traveling
literally
different places
is
and
just
fighting different
flopping
things.
his arms around, yeah.
He's just Flappy Arms.
Flailing arm warm up. Flappy arms guy. That's so great that this is how you know him. Alright, well. So, since I'm the only one that picked Mayweather, I don't even really need to pick around.
Well, I mean, it's gonna go 12 rounds if he wins anyways.
Yeah, if it was,
It's gonna go decision.
so.
Yeah, 100% he's gonna win a decision. So it's gonna be boring as shit.
Yeah,
but
it's not, that's why I'm not watching it tonight, unless they find an illegal
Yeah.
stream. But
The last time I watched a boxing thing, I was just tilted to all fucking ends.
oh, was it Pacquiao versus Mayweather? Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
What? So I was like, whatever.
That was not an entertaining fight in the slightest. So, I'm gonna say that Mayweather wins in the 10th round.
Knocks him out in the first round.
First round, got him. No, but I think he goes to the 10th round, and because I think it goes very long, and people are kind of like, "Wow, McGregor's really hanging in there," and then Mayweather kind of just clocks him, and because McGregor will go for like a really big punch or something, and Floyd just kind of dodge it and just get him one last time.
From what I've heard, Floyd's been saying in like interviews and stuff that he wants to play more aggressive in this fight.
Yeah, he does say that because he wants to hit him. Because both these guys legitimately don't like each other. Like, it's very like out there that they really want to hurt each other. That's why McGregor is boxing, is so he can put his hands on Mayweather. Oh, I see the flappy arms again, Kyle.
I like the Flappy
fine.
Arms.
Yeah.
Love Flappy Arms.
Who's gonna win? Flappy arms guy. Okay, Kyle.
See, I knew one of the sports ball people. It wasn't ball in the game.
There's no
You know,
ball
you know,
here, but yeah, I
I
get
knew
you.
one of the sports people. Okay, just yeah.
No, I mean, you're not wrong.
That please.
You know, I can't say you're wrong. Because if I did, I'd be wrong. Yeah. You know, okay, we got our picks in. It's way past 7:30 now, so I don't know if Derek's coming. So, alright.
Just wanted to make sure he was going to be late for 7:30.
Yeah. So, whatever, you know. I don't mind.
Classic Derek.
Yeah, you know. What can you do? Alright, so something I don't really want to talk about, but I was talking about things coming up soon, is it's time for college or school to start again. For half of us. By that I mean Nathan, you and I. Because these two are done now.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to school, he says.
But Nathan's like, I dropped out. What?
That school won't help me become a biomedical engineer.
I mean, you're right. But
Not wrong.
Double-edged sword.
it's like I left school because I want to be biomedical engineer.
Biomedical? Yes.
Biomedical engineer, no, biomedical engineer. But it's like, but you need to finish high school in order to go to college.
You know, that's all I'm going to call you now, right, though?
Biomagical.
It's fine. He's gonna do some magic, you know, and then a little bit of
I
science
do
mixed in.
magic.
That's honestly though, that's basically what biomedical engineering is, though.
It's just a bunch of magic.
It's basically science and magic and
Wizardry.
yeah. Like if you talked about that stuff to someone that lived like a century ago, they would think it's magic. Most of the stuff today, they'd probably be like, that's like black magic.
Dude,
Well,
imagine
I mean-
having prosthetics back then.
They'd be like, what is that?
Especially like the prosthetics that we're developing nowadays that can actually like hook into your brain waves and you can use it like an actual functioning arm.
Yeah, it's so cool, but like it feels like we're living in the sci-fi movie at sometimes though, by like how cool tech is getting. Because the fact that you can actually lose your arm legitimately and then get a new one, it's not like fleshy.
No.
But it's the fact that you can still use an arm. Like
It's there.
It's
Yeah.
something you can use, and you're just not one-armed. You know, like you have the option, though it would be very, very expensive to have a new arm. And that would be pretty cool. Just saying.
Yep.
You just lose
Pretty
your
sick.
arm. You know. Alright, so Kyle, if you ever decide to go Full Metal leg, it's possible. You
Full
can
Metal
just
Alchemist Kyle, yay!
Full Metal Alchemist guy. Right, you know, so, I haven't seen either of this, but I know there's two of them. And one of them's supposedly the good one.
One of them's the old one, and the other one's the one that it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So it's- yeah. They're both
normal
good.
Full Metal Alchemist, what happened was they caught up with the manga, so
They
then they were like,
just
alright, we'll just make stuff up now.
Oh no.
And then what happened was the manga finished, so they went back and made Brotherhood.
Okay.
They're both good.
Do they, like, go back to the same point, and then they're like, well, from here, we can just leave it?
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
That would be pretty funny if they're like, well, up until this point, we followed the manga, so we're just gonna upload these 8 episodes. But, that's, like, the exact opposite of what,
They updated the art style too, right?
yeah,
So
I know, I'm just messing around, but, it's the exact opposite of what, Attack on Titan did. Attack on Titan, like, we go up to the manga, we have to wait 3 years. Yep, and that's where we are about now. The second season's, I think it's still coming out. I don't really know. So I haven't seen it at all.
I saw the first episode and I'm just like, nope, stop caring.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't care that much anymore. I'm gonna watch it someday, just kind of like, the first season was really good. It was really hype. And hype. And then just I sent the picture of like the dolphin crying version. You know, Chris said that's still one of my favorite things you've ever sent me. By the
Yay.
way, the dolphin.
I know.
It's so
I
great.
get it from you often enough.
It's so great though.
Pretty good.
It's a dolphin, basically just crying. I would like to say tears of joy.
No, definitely joy.
Yeah, it's joy. But
I like how often you send it because the entire background is rainbow.
I didn't know that. I just know it matches me yelling "hypu."
Yeah, it does.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, so, you know, it's cool. Nathan, are you excited to be going back to school, though?
Yeah, I got my schedule the other day, and you know, every high schooler shares their schedule on Instagram, so I got to compare my
What?
schedule with my friends.
Oh, sorry.
So do you have
You
classes
wouldn't
with people you like,
understand, Kyle,
or?
you're old.
Yeah, no, I was a little confused. I'm like, wait a second. We didn't do that. Oh, wait, Instagram didn't exist.
Yeah, so Kyle, you're a little bit out of the loop here, bud.
Yeah, people posted it to Facebook in my day.
I feel like I got Snapchats of some schedules, and probably Facebook for the rest of it. I don't know if everyone was. People totally could have been put it on Instagram. I don't know. Chris, we're the same age, so I don't know.
I honestly didn't pay that much attention to
Yeah.
my classmates.
No, I didn't care who was in my classes though. So like, people were like, "Oh, did you see my schedule?" I'm like, "No."
School, so you know.
Yeah. But do you have classes with people? You know.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Yep,
cool.
yep, yep.
Good.
Well, I mean, it was kind of bound to happen. It's just like they're like pretty much for every class that I'm taking, there are 2 separate periods that it could have been.
Okay, so it's got.
Which means there's like because I'm taking IB, so it's like the most rigorous courses you can take
Ooh.
at that school, at least I suppose. I don't think there's anything more rigorous, but I could be wrong. So I'm just gonna say it's,
Yeah, just say it is. Yeah, be bold about it. You know, be confident.
something I lack. Good.
Oh no! See, you gotta gain
Yeah.
confidence, or at least here's what you do: take a page out of my book. What you gotta do is get a lot of fake confidence.
Make it till you make it.
Exactly. Like you just gotta pretend
Take
you're
it as
confident
good as
around
it is.
people.
Take a page out of my book and just never be confident.
I mean, you could do that too. It's these are different routes you could take.
Find mine's a lot easier. Also less successful, but a lot easier.
You know,
Slightly
Yeah.
less effective at overcoming it, but you know.
It's yep. I've got a bunch of friends. There was actually a little while ago, like a month or two. There was on like our little website that we use to track our grades. They had like our schedules, but they said these are not your actual schedules. And then we got our schedules like last week or so, and they were the exact same schedules. So
yeah. Was it a type of thing, or because I know my high school did something similar, where they would give you like, oh, you will have this class, this, like, we did a block scheduling, so, like, do you have this class, this block, and then it'll be like, it'll tell you have lunch or a third block, but doesn't tell you anything about it, it doesn't give you the teachers or anything. Like, that's what we did.
well, we got the block thing as well.
Okay.
Lunch is just always the same block.
Okay.
It's universal.
Okay. How many kids are in your high school, about?
Oh god, that's a good question.
If you had to guess, like, obviously, you don't...
I don't know. It's like maybe 500, 600.
Okay, that's why. Alright. Yeah, because my high school had 2 separate blocks for lunch and study hall, because we had, I want to say, tripled that. Because we at least had 250-ish a grade, probably. Maybe.
We had 1,000 kids.
We probably...
High school.
Yeah, maybe we also had around 1,000 something. Because some grades had 250, some had 300 plus. But yours had 1,000, Kyle?
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like it's just different areas, though, you know? Like,
It was from a large area, though.
okay, yeah, my high school had, like, 8 different towns, and all of their kids go there.
Yeah, like Greg's bus ride was like an hour.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a while. What about you, Chris? How big was your high school?
It was like 3,000.
Ooh, blows all of ours out of the water.
Like, I knew mine wasn't big, it just came from, like,
A lot of towns, yeah. Or near equivalent.
ish. There was no other towns, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, your equivalent? It's cool. You know, going back to college. I have a year and a half left. Oh man. You know, I have 1 degree down, got my second degree coming in a year and a half then. I have my associates already. And I will have a bachelor's in a year and a half. So let's go.
Yay!
Hey, I'm proud to say that of all of my like immediate friends, I am the first one to have any kind of degree. So
You're not.
I'm not. I'm up here.
You're studying.
Yeah, but it took them forever to give me my degree though. Like
Yeah, they're not.
Then community college is bad about that.
For a place that's job is to give out degrees, they suck at their job.
Like, okay, I earned it in December. I probably didn't get it to May.
God.
Imagine if I really needed that for a job.
I mean, that's kind of what Derek ran into.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, how shit is that?
I mean, it took him slightly less time to get it. It took him, what, like 2 months?
He even had an email from the coordinator being like, "Yo, he got his thing, just needs it mailed." And
But yeah, he had to like go back to the school like multiple
That
times.
wasn't good enough. How, though? Oh, man.
Coordinator's like, "Yeah, he passed everything."
I don't, yeah, because I wasn't getting my degree, and I'm like, there's no way there wasn't like a course or anything I took, because I took extra courses, like, because in order to, like, for taxes and stuff, for living with my family, you have to take a certain amount of credits to be considered the same, like, tax deduction, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Because, like, kids, like, I can still be, like, under whatever my parents' stuff because I'm still a student. If I wasn't, I couldn't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to be a
it'd be
full-time student.
Yeah.
a full-time student. I had that issue with my last semester. I didn't have enough course load,
Yeah.
and I just broke the age to not be under their coverage.
Ooh, okay.
And if it had happened literally any other semester, I would have had the documentation on hand to say I'm a full-time student, and then after that they wouldn't have asked again, and it would have been fine.
Yeah,
But because I turned 21 that semester,
of course, yeah.
got fucked.
Yeah,
Times.
feels bad. But I mean, you're done with school now, so.
Yep.
Hey, so how does it feel to not be going back to school for you too?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we're not done the school at work.
No, but like I mean, like actual like going back to college. You know what I mean? Like,
For me, it hasn't sunk in yet, but it feels pretty good every time someone mentions it.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, not a thing.
You know, I envy your position right now. I cannot wait
Fair.
for it to be a year and a half from now.
I don't know if I could survive graduating and then going back to school, so, you know, good luck with that.
I'm already, I'm a semester in already, so, because I will be finishing up weirdly, during, I think, like, my last semester is going to be a fall semester.
Okay.
Because I have one more fall semester after this, I think. I don't know, man, I'm confused how my schedule works. Because, I took a little bit longer at the one school, so I took 2.5 years, where like some people would do it in 2. But yeah, I mean, dude, it was like 70 something credits, and it's like it took 15 a semester. I'm like, I don't know what else I could do. I mean, I don't know. Take to like. For when you go to college, Nathan, like 15 is like the standard to take. Which typically is 5 classes. Because each like normal classes are 3 credits basically. So you definitely have semesters you take more, take less, though, of course. But it's right because like I think for my final degree I need like 120 credits or something like that. So close, man. It's so frustrating though, because I don't want to be in school anymore. I'm just so done.
Already clocked out.
Yeah. But I need to keep my grades up and everything still, though.
Up grades?
Yeah, because I have an academic scholarship, Kyle. It's the only thing keeping me at that school, so...
I didn't do that.
Well, that's fair. Well, because, you guys technically clocked out, where community college. For us, at least. It's, like, sort of the equivalent.
basically.
Here.
Well, your guys is a 2-year program, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so community college is 2 years. You guys would call it normal college, I think? Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Then what I'm in right now is university.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I forget.
Wait. Oh, wait, you're in journalism anyway. I was gonna say. But what about practical things?
Yeah. It's fair. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I'm taking a bunch of serious classes, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not hyped about it, but it's what can you do? You gotta do these classes and get done. Anyways, let's not talk about school anymore because I'm getting sad.
Oh.
I should say I'm happy I'm playing Rust.
So what we're gonna talk about now is so I saw this on Ask Reddit and I'm like, I didn't really understand why this is a question. Like the question was like, oh, you've been sentenced to death because you committed a lot of petty crimes, and it's like that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
But we're just gonna assume that you've just been sentenced to death.
I mean, it depends on the country and
Yeah,
dictatorship.
that's fair. But let's just say you're sentenced to death for some reason. How would you choose to die?
Beheading.
Really? Like, would it be like the whole like classic like
I appreciate
guillotine
it.
and everything?
Thank you. What?
Would it be classic like guillotine and everything for you?
Not a guillotine. Head on a block.
Head on a block?
Someone's got to swing that motherfucker.
Oh.
Let's go.
Wait, Chris, what did you say? I didn't actually hear it.
Huh? Nothing. It's okay.
No, I didn't hear it. Please, tell me, Chris.
That just ruins it.
Oh, I hit the Windows key by accident on my keyboard. Alright, that's fine. It's all good. I'll have to go back and listen then. Sadness. Anyone else got a way they'd like to go out?
Death by snoo.
Futurama was a good show. It's like, what was it? First by the beautiful women, then by like the large women, and then by the beautiful women again.
And they were all the same.
Yeah. They're just gigantic Amazonian women, basically. It's like, can't we just cuddle?
Right, yeah.
We want snoo. I mean, that's a pretty good way to go out, may I say. Hey, Nathan.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you're right. You're damn right. Do you have a way you'd choose to go out if sentenced to death and you get to pick your death penalty?
Old age.
Old age is so good. I was gonna say old age too. Damn it.
But it's a death penalty.
Yeah.
Life is a death penalty, Kyle.
Yeah, they said that he gets to choose, and he's like, I would like to die of old age. They're like, well, fuck, okay, sure, you can die of old
I don't
age.
want to do that anyway. Like even knowing that's an option, I don't want that. But like,
Yeah,
I'm sticking with mine. Even though it's
yeah.
see though, like some people were like, yeah, it's so hard to figure out like how, I would want to, because I think of a bunch of stupid things. Like honestly, first thing was it's like, I want like to die in a plane crash.
No, you want to die? No, because you might be on fire for that. You don't
So-
want to die burning to death.
No, because no, what I was picturing was you you have to fill this plane with other prisoners who also picked this by the time
Or just
you put
mannequins.
me.
It's fine.
No.
Or just leave it empty.
No, it's got to fill it with other prisoners. and you need a pilot prisoner, someone who is a trained pilot and like full crew.
Well, I mean, they don't have to be that trained.
No,
Yeah.
but that's the point of like it's gonna take forever for them to do it, so I get to live for a while.
Or they just send you in a little shit boat plane and
It's like I want it to be you.
We're just gonna put you in this simulator and light it on fire.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'd like fine. I'm gonna change my answer. I would like to be drowned in Arnold Palmer.
While terrifying, also delicious. I think I would die for consumption rather than.
Because like you think I'm just gonna take the drowning? No, I'm drinking as much as I can before I pass out. It's and like you could even have like a Mike and Ike or two floating in there. I'll eat those real fast.
I had Mike Nikes last night.
Dude, I know. I'm so jealous.
They were the the tropical ones though.
What flavors are those?
Blue.
Well.
That's because Hydro. My first answer was gonna be like, I had the blue ones, but I was like the tropical blocks. I think.
What
So,
do they taste like, Kyle?
I don't know, fucking berries and shit.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, you don't.
Tastes
Do you
like
not like
blue,
look
I don't
at?
know.
Do you not like look at the package like when you eat it?
No.
Okay, see, I have to.
Package is blue. They're the blue box. They're the ones that taste like blue.
See, this is the difference between the way we think, Kyle. Because for you, you're like, oh, I like the blue ones. For me, I'm like, all right, I gotta read all of the packages and which is the flavors that I like. Okay.
I don't remember. I think there's like a kiwi one and strawberry and something.
The blue
I don't
one?
fucking know. It's the blue one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, right, the blue one. Yes,
Yeah.
my favorite.
It's the one that's not original, but it's also not the hot one. The red.
Yeah. Okay.
Hot tamales?
No, it's
Are
red.
hot tamales part of the Mike and Ike universe? Didn't even know. Didn't know it was canon.
There's a red box of Mike and Ike's.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Cannon.
I got that, yeah. Oh, man.
Because you know when you go to a store, Hydro, there's 3 great choices of Mike and Ike's. They're all different kinds, right? Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's say yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, they are all different kinds. You said you read the box, that's why I
Yeah,
said tropical.
there are
for the blue
different
ones,
flavors,
because
yes.
I call them blue, but they're fucking it says tropical on the box,
Yeah.
so that's why it said the tropical ones. I tried. There was an attempt.
No, yeah, you definitely put some effort there. Okay, so away from Mike and Ike talk. Oh, did everyone give away they were gonna? Yeah, everyone gave away they want to die. Yep, that was good. Some good choices for death penalty. I'd say we all did well. We're all
I
died.
did better in death than in life.
I mean, death by snooze.
Yeah.
Yay! All right,
Huzzah.
so we're gonna change gears a little bit. I want to talk about because we kind of already talked about like Marvel and DC a little bit earlier, so I kind of want to stick sort of towards there, but your answer doesn't have to be one of them. Who probably, if you had to say, because I think we've talked about favorite villains before, but you know when watching new things, your answers could change. Do you guys have a favorite villain from any media? You know, could be a book, movie, TV show.
Can I pick my favorite hero and my favorite villain and then be the same person?
And James
Well,
Spader. be my
I'll
favorite
let
villain?
you say it, and then we'll hear.
It's David Tennant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Doctor Who and as
Kilgrave.
Fuck, I already forgot. Kilgrave. Thank you.
so you know, legitimately speaking, Kyle, I was gonna say Kilgrave.
Yeah.
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 So David
That's kind of like
Nice.
why I wrote this. Was I'm
You're
like, yeah,
welcome, you're
Kilgrave is really good as like as a bad guy.
Almost like David Tennant is Bay.
And he's good at being a British evil man.
Hey, and Doctor Who.
I've never seen that, nor do I care to comment on it.
Oh, I remember last time we were talking about Doctor Who. That was a bad
That
time.
was not a good time.
Not because the show's bad or anything, though I've never watched either. I think I watched like the first season from forever ago.
Mhm.
Like, first episode of the first season from forever ago. But I still have no opinion.
I choose to have no opinion on it, because reasons. I plead the fifth. Yeah. Okay. So I'll take those answers. But Kilgrave is your answer. Okay.
It's David Tennant, but I mean,
Well,
if
we're
it
asking
was
favorite
someone else, I
villain,
wouldn't
right?
like him. Yeah,
So
it's David Tennant. If it was someone else, I wouldn't like him.
okay.
The actor is very important.
Okay. Hey Nathan, do you have a favorite bad guy villain here?
Favorite bad guy villain. I was actually that's a tough one.
I mean, if you have a few, feel free to name a few. And maybe it will help you narrow it down.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this.
Yep.
But
Perfect.
almost certainly, because Kyle's here.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm
Nick,
a
bud.
dick.
User joined your channel.
Hi Nick.
Whack.
More people to give me flack for my
Yeah.
favorite villain
Yep,
being
let's go.
Kylo Ren.
Oh.
But he's so ugly.
Why would we be giving you flack for that? I feel like that's a legitimate answer.
I know
Because
that's legitimately
Kylo's
why I
here.
didn't like Kylo Ren.
Okay,
'Cause the actor's hair is
I
too
want
long to fit
to. I
that
want to
fucking
hear
helmet.
why he likes Kylo Ren first.
The actor's hair is too long to fit in that
Okay.
fucking helmet.
Look, Kyle, shut up! I have the microphone, okay? Eyes on me.
He has the talking hat.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I really liked Kylo Ren from episode 7 because I feel like he really played Sith very well. He had really good control over his emotions, which is the Sith's main source of power.
AKA being edgy.
Yes.
He was very edgy, yeah.
He showed such restraint over his emotions in the scene with his father, which I really liked, even though previously Han Solo was my favorite Star Wars character.
Yeah.
You're talking out your ass right now, right? Like, what? He what? Okay. No.
Go ahead, Kyle. I'll allow a rebut.
Sorry. No, go ahead, Nathan.
Okay.
Sorry, just...
I don't know if Nathan had more though. That's.
Yeah, that's. I mean, unless you guys like need more or something
I don't
like
know. Yeah,
that.
Kyle, you want to argue this? Go ahead.
Nope, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Kyle might be a little upset, but we'll just move on.
Yep.
Chris, you have a favorite bad guy or villain?
Can I pick James Spader?
From what?
Yep.
He's an anti-hero in Blacklist, but is he really? He's kind of a villain in that at the same time.
He's an anti-hero villain. I don't know. It depends on the season and the episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know who
He played
is, though.
fuck. what's
My
his
spirit
name?
animal.
He's Kyle's spirit animal, so clearly a villain.
Yeah, has to be. Yeah.
There you go, because I helped.
Plays that villain really well. What was it? He was Ultron.
The
Okay.
voice of Ultron.
Yeah. I'm seeing. I'm looking at his
everyone
IMDb
was a
right now.
villain in Boston Legal because they were all lawyers.
No, yeah, I'll give you that. It's like, yep, you're right. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, that's fair.
I will take it.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that Kyle already said my answer.
Yeah, get fucked.
So now I'm trying to figure out who my
I'm the
second
real villain
favorite.
here, okay?
Yeah, it's Kyle.
I'm my favorite
So
villain.
Nick, you weren't
There
here
we
for
go.
it, but Kyle said Kilgrave from Jessica Jones.
No, I said David Tennant,
It's a character though.
the actor that makes it.
We both picked actors. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
You both
The
did.
actor makes the character.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about characters right now, Kyle. Yes, you can name the character. Anyways, hey Nick,
Mhm.
do you have a favorite villain?
I'm trying to think about it right now. So,
Okay, all right. I'll let you think. Because Kyle kind of said mine. I'm trying to come up with a second one. Because I wasn't really expecting anyone to say the one I was gonna say.
Tennant.
I'm like, are you serious, Kyle, right now? Oh man.
Okay.
All right, so it's gonna be a little bit out of left field because I don't think he's a classic villain. He was half villain in the first of the two. I'm gonna say, if I botch his name, I'm gonna feel bad. Zondu from Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Oh, Yondu.
Yondu, sorry. Yondu. The first one, I would say he's definitely classified as a bad guy.
Probably, yeah.
So I'm going to say him.
For
not
the
entirely.
first movie and, like, the half...
First and a half,
well,
yeah.
not-
About 1.5.
yeah, it's, like, about half of the second movie.
Yeah.
Actually, I watched the second movie last night for the first time.
Ooh, how did you like it?
I really enjoyed it.
It was
I felt,
a good movie.
it kind of made me sad, though, because, like, every parental figure in... Oh, this is about to be spoilers.
There's some spoilers, yeah.
Being on Earth who hasn't watched it.
Yeah, okay, so before we...
What now? Spoilers for what?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna go leave this channel really quick.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
User left your channel.
Has
I
anyone...
said
Oh,
something.
Chris also muted, so I'm just gonna...
Okay,
I'm just gonna deliver him up there as well.
Buddy was moved out of your channel.
Okay.
We'll bring it back.
We'll bring it back for a second. Alright, so Kyle, have you seen it?
Of course I have.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, why haven't they seen it? Alright, anyways.
What kind of demon do you think I am?
Okay, so go ahead. Spoiler alert, by the way! If you want to be spoiled, don't want to be spoiled, mute this and look at the chat and wait for me to drag Nick and Chris back in to actually unmute it. So go ahead, talk.
Okay.
And by that you mean they just kind of go ahead and YouTube video. And...
Skip ahead.
Yeah, I felt really bad. I felt really sad at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah, dude, it was like a sad.
It was like Yondu, but like even farther than that, like Peter Quill, Star-Lord, every parental figure in his life, he had watched die. He
Yeah.
watched every single one of them die.
He did.
His mom, his dad, who he had found after however many years.
And then like the person that actually kind of raised him as his dad, who he like I think refers to it as his dad, right at the end.
yeah, at the end
He like calls him thanks dad or whatever.
I'm still pissed he didn't make himself another Walkman. While he was a god and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, he still was a god. It's just he kind of lost his immortality now. Well, I mean,
And his power, because it was all connected to the planet that blew up.
Yeah.
well, he couldn't he make a new? Oh, I guess not.
Yeah.
Because like the power was within the core of the planet,
Yeah.
right? So. Yeah.
But I was sad, because I'm like, he broke his Walkman, but he could have made a new one, because, like, the thing before they blew up the planet.
Yeah.
And then he got a Zune, and I'm like,
Well,
hey, Greg had one of
what-
those.
It would have drawn energy from the core, though, wouldn't it? So it would have probably been destroyed after the planet blew up.
I don't know how that works.
I think so.
None of us know how that works.
Yeah, we don't know how it works, but yeah, I would consider him. I have to sneeze, so hold up.
Microphone muted.
The
Microphone.
sneeze went away. I don't know where it went.
Right, the needle guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were saying.
Blue needle guy.
Oh, Yondu. Yeah.
Yondu's-
Yondu was my favorite villain. Basically, it's also part on how awesome he ended up being as like a character too. Just because you're once
I
villain
remember
doesn't
who
mean
else
to
he
stay.
is.
Yeah.
It's
Who else
Michael
is that?
Rooker.
Michael
He
Rooker.
plays Merle in The Walking Dead season 1.
Yep, thank you.
That's probably
Plays
it.
that one guy in Slither.
Oh, he was in Slither. Okay, yeah.
It is Merle, yeah.
All right, so I'm assuming we're done with spoilers, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Unless Kyle's not.
Wait, all right, Kyle, you not or no?
What? Yeah, sure.
All right.
Buddy was moved to your channel. User
And
was
And then
moved
the
to your
dragon
channel.
did this.
Stop! I was literally like, all right, we're done spoilers, right? And then Kyle was like, oh, he's a dragon!
Yeah, I was really shocked to find out that Star-Lord's dad was a dragon.
Yeah, right? Right?
Dude, and he had 3 heads. Like, who would have guessed? I mean, that's why the mom was listening to him, you know what I mean?
I mean, Hunter, you're spoiling right now, Jesus.
Hey.
Good lord.
At least
Well,
some of
in
our
any
stations
case,
are
I
true.
will be right back because things are happening on my computer and I need to restart my computer.
Okay.
Back soon.
User
Do you know,
disconnected
Chris,
from your
those were
channel.
fake spoilers?
I had a feeling.
I would hope you know.
What gave it away?
Was it 3 heads?
You don't know that.
Kyle gave it away.
It was the fact that
It
Kyle
may
started
be-
it.
Okay, you don't know that Chris Pratt's dad isn't a dragon? Okay?
I mean, to be fair, you don't know that it's wrong yet, because you haven't seen it, but...
He could be a
But
dragon.
notice how I said you don't know that it's wrong yet. Soon enough, when you watch the movie, you will know.
happen to notice a lot of those statements.
Could be anything. Could be 7 dragons. It's fine.
Why not 8 dragons, Kyle?
Could have been an orgy. You know?
Wait,
Just
yeah.
old
How do you
Chris
think?
orgy, and then Chris Pratt's mom. That's
in
how
the movie's actually a search of which of the 8 dragons is his actual biological father, and they actually bring him onto the Maury show. And
That's the entire season.
Yeah, so they bring him onto the Maury show, and they basically test all the dragons, and they find out the one is, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're the father! You heard so much from Charles support."
And then he kills the entire audience with his fire. But you know, it's,
Well,
fine.
but Star-Lord lives though.
Yeah. I mean,
he's
but
part
I'm trying to.
He's part dragon, and he's also full Chris Pratt. So there's no way he dies. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna be disappointed with the movie.
Like you finished a big thing. The Maury show was not in there at all. What the hell?
You sons of bitches lied to me.
I'm so hyped for the Maury show.
User joined your channel.
Hi.
Back.
Welcome back.
Well, my Minecraft is broken.
No, not Minecraft.
No.
Twitch decided to break it.
No.
For the better.
Is this the time of the podcast where I vent my grievances with the cursed Twitch launcher and its effect on the entire Minecraft modded community and how they're ruining everything?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
It's just
Oh,
not
go
a good
ahead.
application.
Fuck those guys.
Even for people that don't use Minecraft, that use it for like the voice talking stuff, the
Oh yeah, it does. It does
the
that.
communication doesn't work very well.
No. I think I used it one time when it was still cursed, and never again.
The guy I play Dark Souls with, and a lot of our friends use it.
Oh,
I
did
can't,
they?
I can't like convince them to swap to Discord or anything. So like, well, okay, one of them I cannot convince, and it's the one that I play Dark Souls with. He's also the leader of the server. So
Oh, of course, that's why though. Yeah. It's like, dude, you can just make a new server on something better.
Just give up.
Except you're not making a server on any of them. You...
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Also true.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. But you could use a better voice client.
Yep.
Hey, there it is.
Like almost any of them.
Yeah, literally.
from maybe Skype.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd put it like
Well,
Skype.
It's not a voice client.
Yeah.
It's a trash client.
It's video chatting. That's all it's used for.
Discord's getting video chat.
Yeah, so Skype's gonna be dead soon.
So now they get to see all your porn too. Yeah.
Ah, finally!
Yeah.
They were beta testing it, and they just sent it to like a 10% of the users.
You know how many of them sent these? All of them. Literally all of them. Yep.
Do that before video chatting.
Yeah,
Hang
but
it.
now they're doing it like live. You know.
Hangouts has video chat,
That's screw
and,
it. We'll do it live.
and Google has
has
still
it.
not proven that they're bad with our data, even if they're a weird company that does stupid things. Just saying.
Yay, Google!
The devil that I know.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a devil you know versus one you don't. So, to go with our last topic, if
How bad
you
Twitch
could
is?
have
Yes.
the power of one villain, what power would you take?
Deadpool a villain?
No.
No, he's
Yeah.
an anti-hero.
Pretty much anti-hero.
He was a villain in the one movie that was horrible.
Oh, okay, so you want your mouth sewed shut and you'd be good with swords.
And invincible.
We're not gonna give you that one now.
Okay, but that won't. Fine then.
You pick the bad Deadpool, you get the crappier parts.
Like a cell.
Actually, if we're talking about Deadpool here, I would like to intervene. So long as he doesn't get cancer at any point, he does not look crappy like Deadpool. Because that does not come with his powers. That just happens to be a really bad side effect if you happen to get that. Because then you're stuck
Yeah,
with
that's
it.
fair. But yeah, you said so.
Cell. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you can suck people up and get stronger.
But Kyle,
I can take
you're a
everyone else's
giant
powers.
bug.
I'm like Kirby.
Oh yeah, you're a giant bug, Kyle!
Shit, I was thinking a completed cell.
So giant bug.
Yeah, but I don't notice it as much. He has a proper face. That's even creepier.
You're gonna
Are we
swat
talking-
yourself.
Are we talking perfect cell or perfect cell that died, realized he wasn't perfect, and then became perfect cell?
That one.
Yeah, from the second
Okay.
one. Yeah.
It's like Golden Frieza, you know?
Yeah.
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 And now that I'm thinking about fucking DBZ villains, I'm like, well, Boo can just make people into candy, so kind of that one.
Good. Well, that was only Majin, right?
Yeah.
There's the fact
It
that
was-
they could all do it.
I mean, no, they both did it.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess Kid Boo doesn't really see
Doesn't.
the value in turning
Yeah.
people into chocolate.
But like, because the Super Boo could, right?
Yeah.
He proved it. He did it, right? Anyway.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So Boo then, because I want candy.
You're going Boo. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Anyone else off the bat have the power they want?
Power.
But it's just power because we've done superpowers before, but we've never done powers from villains. So
I can't think of one.
okay, yeah, we'll come back. So going off of what we were talking about earlier, in my favorite villain, I would totally take Kilgrave's power. Of everyone listens to everything you say, no matter what. That'd be dope.
Good.
That'd be dope.
That would be, as the kids are calling it. Dope.
Yeah, because like
So David
literally,
Tennant.
yeah, because so
David
Kilgrave's
Tennant.
power is he literally can like it wouldn't work over like a computer or something.
He has a spell suggestion.
But he hits,
that.
he like always gets it though.
Yeah, that's suggestion.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if you had to roll for it or anything. But
I think it's like a intelligence saving throw, maybe, or something. Yeah.
But yeah, this is, yeah. So literally every time he talks to someone, like he was like, "Go get me a coffee." They'd get you a coffee, or it could even be, "Go jump off a building." They would jump off a building. Yeah, it was just anything. So that'd be cool, because like, I could just walk into like a really big company and be like, "Hire me," and they're like,
Actually,
"Sure."
wait, screw that. Make me the E CEO.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a wisdom saving throw, and you can't make them harm themselves. Fuck, never mind. Okay.
Well, you can make them harm
Is
themselves.
there a greater suggestion?
Is there a what?
Is there a greater suggestion?
I don't think so.
Well, then he has that, whether or not it exists.
Yes.
But yeah, I would go with Kilgrave's power. That's what I want. So hey Chris,
Hi.
do you have like
No idea.
villain power? All right, what villain did you say? They didn't have power, did they?
No.
How about the power of law
I
school?
mean, if I could just, talk like James Spader, that'd be good enough for me.
Okay.
I just want that voice.
I just want that voice, not just the voice, but the way with words.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about can we give you the power of law school then? Would that be acceptable?
It's
No,
A little more than
No.
that.
more than
it's not
that.
enough. Yeah, it's way more than that.
Okay.
Has anyone else other than Kyle watched Boston Legal?
Not all of it.
Or Blacklist. He does the speeches in both of them. The speeches are better in Boston Legal, but
Yeah.
I mean, I know who you're talking about once I saw his face. And like I've seen episodes of Boston Legal, so
Oh, okay.
that's why I was
How old-
offering you
How old
Power
were
of
you
Law
when you
School.
saw episodes of Boston Legal?
old enough to get wet.
I mean, doesn't matter how old you are when it's James Spader.
Okay.
He's going to jail. Okay.
Alright.
Wham.
Yeah, it's good.
Anyways, anyone else have? Okay, we'll give you James Spader's voice and vocabulary.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, we'll consider that a. Just you gotta do it for something evil though. You just gotta do something evil with it.
No, that's easy. Like, I don't think you can do good with it.
Sure, I'll give you that. All right. Okay, Nick and Nathan still haven't given the evil person's power that they want.
I don't know.
Alright, think of a villain. And then take their power.
You want like Sasuke's brother's eyes, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
you can have a Sharingan
black
or whatever.
fire,
In
The
3
Sharingan.
easy steps.
Yeah, the Sharingan, yeah.
Alright,
I like the specific one to
Oh,
like,
dude,
fuck
you
people
said
up.
Sharingan, and it reminded me. Well, I said Sharingan because you said Sasuke's brother's eyes,
Yeah.
and then I started thinking about Naruto
Gotcha.
again,
Yeah.
and then I remembered my favorite KK Genkai. I think that's what they were called,
yeah.
which is the Byakugan.
Ooh, the Bakugan's pretty good.
Do you like that one better?
Yeah,
I do too.
I love Byakugan.
But this is because of the girls, isn't it?
No,
For sure. Yeah, I'm thinking of I mean,
Neji used it too.
I mean Neji's a punk at the beginning, but
He turns into really cool
he's a
though.
good guy.
I mean, okay. Tachi's eyes are way better, just saying.
Yo, I'll be honest, like, before I knew what a ship was, I was shipping Hinata and Naruto, like, off the bat. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
It was kind of the obvious thing.
Oh, I
But
mean,
he was like hounding Sakura,
yeah.
and Sakura had that weird triangle thing going on.
Yeah,
And
but
then
you knew that
Naruto-
wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah,
I mean, we were all young when we watched that, so we don't all necessarily have that detective skills yet.
Okay,
Please.
we were all young when we watched that. Sure, let's go with
Alright,
that. yeah.
Kyle, I was young when I watched it. Maybe you weren't. But yeah, no, I was really happy when I found out that was a thing. But I wasn't really happy when they released the new shows, because that's pretty dumb. They need to end it. Kill it with fire. Anyways, Nick and Nathan, you guys should totally name a villain and then take their powers.
I don't wanna.
Please.
I will take the power of the I'll take the power of Google of making money and tracking everyone's location.
The power of a what?
Of the villain of Google by tracking everyone's location.
Your mic's
your
like
mic.
cracking up like when you're trying to say it.
The villain Google.
And just
Oh,
making
you said
money.
villain Google. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, fuck it. I'll give it to you. Hey, Nathan.
Hey, kid, I don't know.
How about we'll give you the fear of the dentist?
Freaking lame.
Yeah, so pick something better then.
Hey, can
What's
I
the point?
have I don't know, the Nameless King? His powers from Dark Souls 3?
What's
I think
his
that's
powers?
his name. It's either that or the Forgotten King. Probably Forgotten King.
Do you know what his powers are?
He controls a dragon and he shoots lightning out of his spear.
Yeah, fuck it, take it. Yeah, that's worth it. That sounds pretty dope.
That was pretty dope.
I mean, if you told me I could control a dragon and shoot lightning out of a spear, I totally would. It's like, get him, dragon. See, that's how Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 goes.
And now we've gone full circle on the Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
We gotta wait a friend's time. We need to wish him back to the Dragon Ball. Wait, we already wished him back once. You can't wish him back twice. Why did someone tell me this beforehand? Yeah, that's
And they have to use the other dragon
Oh,
to do it.
yeah,
it's
let's
fine.
go. Oh wait, there's a second magical dragon that grants wishes. Oh,
Yeah.
girl, I'm so happy that this just happened to be like this. What are the odds?
They use self-destruct. I hate it when they do that.
You know I was going that all week, by the way.
Yep.
Just knows. Just there.
Yep.
But Vegeta, tricks are for kids.
Every time we were working in a lab, and our instructor was like, "This lab has tricks in it."
Yeah. Hi.
There were a lot of labs with tricks in them.
They were, and by that I mean because he wrote them and he's not very good at English all the time. But yeah.
I hope that like every time you like leaned over to Chris and said that.
Yeah.
He did? Okay, good.
Pretty much.
Proud of
Pretty
you.
much.
Proud of
it's-
you.
Definitely most of the time.
Oh man, that's perfect. That's great. Alright, that I would say we all got things that we needed from Powers. Nick is basically Google. Kyle is Candyman.
Wow.
Candyman.
Way to say it in a raper way. Okay.
Wait, what?
A Candyman.
Candyman, no.
I also like referring
Roger
to it
Bird,
as
thank
a
you.
raper and not a rapist.
Yeah, because the raper can spell rapper, and it's funny.
People misspell
I
it all
was
the
hoping
time.
you were trying to do.
Yeah.
If rapers raced about good things, they wouldn't be rapers at all. That was a good meme.
Top quality.
Okay.
Who's your favorite raper? Probably Eminem.
Oh, 100%. There's no probably about it. Ow.
Damn. You know, what can you do? Anyways, we can move on to other topics now.
And will we?
But will we? Find out in the next episode of Background Noise Z.
Yes.
Damn it.
On this episode of Background Noise Z, will they go to a new topic? Probably not.
Can we have a spin-off where, like, Tony's my age, and we'll call it Background GT?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, no. It was awful.
It was really bad.
That was really bad, but we're gonna do it. And it'll just be me, like, and, like, we'll have, like, Jacob with me or someone. Because there has to be, like, a Krillin.
It has to be a Krillin.
Come on.
Krillin wasn't in GT,
Was-
was he?
uh,
it was...
Am I thinking
It
the wrong
was,
one?
He was there.
Goku... I forget which girl it
It
was.
wasn't Goku, Bulma?
And then Future Trunks.
Am I thinking the wrong thing? I might be thinking of
Also,
Dragon.
Krillin was definitely in GT, by the way.
Oh, I'm thinking of Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Just like
he was
straight
there.
up Dragon
you're
Ball.
just thinking of Dragon Ball when it was young Goku,
Yeah,
young Krillin,
That's
and
what I'm
Bulma.
thinking of. Yeah. Okay.
No, Krillin was in GT, just not like a main character, I don't think. I didn't watch much of it, but I did watch some of it, and he was there, so...
All right. Whatever. You know, we're gonna make
Generally,
we'll make a
it
young one.
It was Goku who had gotten turned into a toddler, Future Trunks, and some other chick. I forget the chick. I don't know which chick it was.
All right. Yeah, it's fine.
I know it wasn't Chi-Chi. I don't think it was Bulma.
It's Videl. Duh.
Yay.
Why not just have Gohan's wife there? Probably fine.
You know. Dude, see, like, I think it'd be cool. It's so cool because it's like, wait, in a few generations, Saiyans won't exist anymore.
I mean,
If you think about it, like, I mean,
Dragon Ball's timeless, dude, okay? It's fine.
but like, okay, you know what I mean, though, right?
Well, they have Kai right now, and they have Super coming out, and...
But like, you get what I mean, though, because like the way like Gohan's kid is only a quarter Saiyan.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
That's what
So
you-
like,
okay.
eventually, like they'll have Saiyan blood in them, but like, it will be very like minute, and like there won't be as powerful people anymore.
Yeah. And then everybody will be normies, and the life will suck.
Yeah. So like, I'm wondering if like how far they go with the series. They just go. It's like an anime about a guy who's just like has a typical like job of a cubicle.
Well, Goku's gonna take over, like, the whole God of Destruction thing, and then he'll be immortal, so it'll be fine. He'll just keep popping out kids every generation.
Yeah, that's fine.
They'll always be half kids.
All of
They'll
them will
they'll
be
half people.
50% Saiyan.
Half Saiyan.
I mean, Gohan's pretty strong. He's 50% Saiyan.
Gohan's fucking the
Goten.
fucking prince who was promised, like, yeah. Gohan's strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could have been, and then he kind of bitched out halfway through his shit, but you know, it's fine, whatever.
But he wanted to be like Super Saiyan Man.
The very best.
It's a Super Saiyan Man, right? It wasn't like Captain Super Saiyan Man.
Am I the only one who misses Masenko?
I don't remember which one that is.
That's not a character. That's Gohan's ability that he used when he was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
He would put his hand up to his head and yell Masenko, and then it would fire just like a laser beam that didn't do very much.
Yeah, it was kind of trash.
I
Yeah,
miss him, though.
Dude, like, when Gohan has that little flip thing in his hair, dude, he's so strong.
Wait, wasn't that a Piccolo thing that he took?
Probably.
That's
Probably
something
Because,
that
like, Piccolo
down-
trained
he
him.
started
Yeah.
training under Piccolo at a very young age.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think that's one of them he learned from Piccolo, and then Piccolo was like, "Oh wait, I'm weak," and then Gohan was like, "Oh, all right," and then did different things.
Piccolo was like, wait.
This toddler's stronger than me.
Yeah.
And then Gohan beats himself at some point.
He blew up the moon,
Yeah.
didn't he, Piccolo?
Yep.
To prevent Gohan from, like, killing him?
Yeah.
Moon. Bridge. That's all he did, right? It's fucking great.
Stop looking at me like that.
So Piccolo, you're green, right? And you lay eggs. Are you a Yoshi?
Yeah.
Yes, Goku. I'm a fucking Yoshi. Hey, Vegeta, you know Piccolo's a Yoshi? I'm not a fucking Yoshi. But earlier.
Yes, I'm a fucking Yoshi.
Oh, I love that.
Bridge things are always so great. I shouldn't say always, but often really good.
Often enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When done right, they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Bro, the Van Helsing anime abridged was pretty funny, too.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
I've watched more of the abridged than I have of the actual series.
Perfect. See, I watched 50% off, but I never watched free.
For me neither.
But like they're actually ending 50% off soon.
Oh no!
Yeah, because they're not going the bridge into the second season of free. They're just kind of done with it. Or by that I mean Octopip said he's done with it. So I'm like, oh, that's the whole reason I'm subscribed to your channel.
Make sure you do cool stuff with Polaris every now and then, but come on.
But like, it's like this is the main thing though. I really liked it. He's doing like a Yuri on Ice parody now. It's like Yuri on the Rocks or something like that, I think it's called. And Yuri on Ice is the it's like figure skating, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it has to be. It's definitely figure
Never
skating.
watched it. Bro, I can only assume with the name like Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri on Ice. I'm like, it's not hockey because it's not that hetero. It's not hetero enough to be hockey.
You're not hetero enough to be hockey.
Did I ever say it was hockey?
Yep.
No, I didn't, Kyle.
I don't believe
You
you.
am hockey.
Yeah, see, I never said those words.
Neither of you are cold enough to even talk about hockey.
Cold enough? Yeah, I'm easily cold enough to talk about hockey.
I mean, at least two of us are Ukrainian, so lie to me again.
Oh, fair. Hockey
Yeah, it was like,
hockey
wait,
discussions is kind of in their
something's
blood.
Not right here.
Yeah.
I can do it. I choose not to. Because I don't like it.
Does that sound like a Canadian thing to say, Tony?
It is actually.
Actually, there's some of the
Because
Canadians
we have the
don't.
freedom to choose, unlike Americans who have the illusion of freedom to choose.
Well,
Get fucked. Age redacted.
Low blow, Kyle. Low blow. Oh man.
For someone who's supposed to be very cool, it seems to be that you're very heated.
Yeah, take that, Kyle.
What?
I don't know. I just feel like
He got you.
I don't know.
It's dance, bro.
No, he's just very
Got
cold.
you.
Yeah.
Kyle's
What is
just
that?
extra cold. Like double cold. You
It's
know, like
always chill.
dead. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say chill.
Like Chris always says no chill on a road
Yeah.
like Savage's
Yeah.
shit.
No chill. No chill.
It's like, no chill.
Man, he ain't really chill. Yeah. So when I went to see Spider-Man: Homecoming the other day, do you guys
Yep.
take the 3D glasses with you?
You mean like home?
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. And like, I went with
Throughout the rest.
Mark, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's little brother to see it, and all of them were going to throw their 3D glasses. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, if you have like one or two, then you don't really need more.
I have like
so.
3, but that's not the point, Kyle. I'm going to keep collecting them.
Oh,
Until you can see
I've
in
never
color.
taken them home. That just feels wrong.
why?
They throw them out.
Because they tell you to So put them in the receptacle so that they can use them after.
I've gone bowling with people who stole a ball and shoes, so it's fine. I feel like 3D glasses isn't that bad.
For most of the 3D glasses, at least the places around here, you're not like returning them, you're recycling them, and they're getting rid of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're gonna get thrown out if you don't take
It's
them.
same.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
They have
I've
a
been
special
looking at it the
looking
wrong way. Maybe
recycling
I've
bin.
just been too optimistic.
Yeah, maybe you're just like, oh, they totally reuse them, right? I'll be a good person by now. They just throw them out.
They quote unquote recycle them.
Yeah, they're
so they might
recycling
actually,
them, so it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, the 3D glasses, and eventually one
They
day,
cost like
maybe
$1
maybe I'll get a 3D TV, and I don't have to buy any
Alright.
glasses.
I have one. Alright. What?
You have a 3D TV?
First off,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, but the glasses don't work for it.
No, they don't.
Aww.
I have the glasses, mine take batteries and whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's optimistic thinking.
You can watch the. Oh wait, do those glasses work on like the normal 3D?
I don't know.
Like if
What-
you like I was like the double. Yeah, like the ones you can just like watch on your computer now.
What do you mean?
Like there's like videos on YouTube which are like put on your 3D glasses and like.
Oh no, they won't
Put
work
on
for
your
that.
3D glasses now.
Because the old ones did, but like the new ones don't, right? Yeah. Like the ones that were actually just like red and blue.
You know what?
You
I want a
need
5D
special-
movie. I feel like I've talked about this before. I'm not sure if it was on the podcast, but I want a 5D movie because 4D movies are already a thing.
I
Four
thought you said
dimensions.
5B movie.
No, 5D.
I really thought you said 5B movie.
No.
I was like, that's too many dimensions of Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, we don't need that many.
Yep.
We barely need one. Now,
we
5D,
got
because
three.
4D is technically like a thing some people claim to do. Because
Yeah, that's like motion
Yeah.
and stuff too.
I mean, really anything over like double.
Well,
B,
not motion
little
per se,
much
but
for
like
me.
touch.
yeah, exactly. Like they'll like you
Like
see
you
water,
guys-
they shoot water at you, something like that.
It's milk, not water.
I almost choked cut.
Okay,
I remember the
Kyle.
first time I went to a 4D thing. It was at Busch Gardens, which is a local amusement park thing.
Mhm.
There's like one other one in like Florida, I think. And it was like a weird pirate thing. And they splashed water at you, and I didn't like it. I was very upset that they splashed water in my face.
Hey,
I would be
triggered.
too.
Triggered.
As per most things like that are marketing, I have nothing overly wrong with the thing itself. I just hate it because of the name they use for it. Because dimensions and senses are two very different things.
Just a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Alright, so I feel like the best way to end the podcast, because I've been saving this, is on Ask Reddit. They ask, what are some short, clean jokes to get a laugh every time? So we're gonna test some of these out.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
A what?
Pirate's favorite letter.
R.
You think it'd be the R, but sorry, you think it's the R,
It's
but
C.
it'd be the C or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell a few. A duck was standing next to a busy road. Cars were zooming past while he waited for a break in traffic. A chicken walked up to him and says, "Don't do it, man. You never hear the end of it." So, okay, you walk up to a stepladder and you tell someone, "This is my stepladder. I never knew my real ladder."
Nope.
I didn't hear that. What was
Uh,
that?
Okay, you walk up to a stepladder and you say, "This is introduced to someone. This is my stepladder. I never knew my real ladder."
Nope.
I'm gonna use that one in real life, Kyle.
Okay,
No.
what's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted.
That's pretty good.
Knock knock.
Who dare?
Owls.
Owls who?
Yes, they do.
What?
They go, who,
They
Kyle?
know, Kyle.
I said owls.
Owls
I didn't
go.
say owls.
You said owls.
You didn't say owls.
Oh, I thought you said owls.
No, I didn't.
What did you say then?
Owls. owls.
I'm not hearing.
Big Al's Toy Barn.
I'm not hearing a difference in things you're saying.
Some guy named Al.
Oh.
Yeah.
But multiple of them.
Well, whatever.
That's like Al's Corner Store. What the fuck are you talking about here? Like, what do you mean Al's? Oh, Owls. Okay. That's fine.
Wow.
I ruined your joke. Get fucked.
Okay. A man is washing his car with his son when the boy goes, "Dad, can we use the sponge?"
What?
All right.
Because he's using his kid as a sponge.
Yeah, I like that one.
Watching the car with his son.
Okay. Okay. My grandmother's last words before she kicked the bucket were, "Hey, how far do you think I can kick this bucket?"
Well,
Yep.
Why couldn't the pony sing? Because it was a little horse. I liked it. Okay. What's E.T. short for? Because he got little legs.
wow. Wow. Just,
I liked it.
that's what you went with. Fuck.
Oh, I thought it was good.
Yeah. Hey, why can't dinosaurs clap? Because they're dead.
That's just not.
Some of these are like more just like little story things. It's like, I have an EpiPen. My friend gave it to me when he was dying. It seems very important to him that I have it.
That's one of the ones that I like.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
I used to have a job at a calendar factory, but I got the sack because I took a couple days off.
Oh, I like that one. Okay. Why don't you ever see elephants hiding in trees? It's because they're really good at it.
What? No! No!
Hey, Kyle. Have you ever seen that clown that hides from idiots?
Fuck you. Yes.
What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter. He's not coming no matter what you call him.
Aww.
It's sad, but it's funny.
That's a poor pupper.
Two guys walk into a bar, the third one ducks.
Where do you find a dog with no legs? Wherever you left him.
They can
These
roll.
are just anti-jokes.
Okay.
No, anti-jokes is so great, though.
Fuck Tony.
A Mexican musician says he would disappear on the count of 3. He says, uno, dos, poof. He disappeared without a trace.
Fuck any jokes.
2 satellites decided to get married. It wasn't much of a wedding, but boy was that reception amazing.
God damn it.
Some of these are just great. I'm like crying.
So, Nathan, we're playing D&D?
2 cows walk into a vegan bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." That's good. You know, I'm trying to figure out, okay, here's one. A priest, a rabbi, and a minister walk into a bar, and the bartender looks at them and he says, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Yes.
A dyslexic walks into a
Forrest
bra.
Gump's password?
What?
What's Forrest Gump's password?
What?
Hey.
One Forrest, one.
Damn it.
Oh, man. Oh, what do you call a dog magician? A labracadabra.
A what?
A labracadabra door.
Oh, god damn it.
What should you do if you see a spaceman? You should park, man.
No.
What if you see a fireman? Put it out, man.
No.
Some of these are really bad, yeah.
When does a dad joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
Oh. Oh, what do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. I liked it. Okay.
I've heard too many of these before.
Yeah.
I haven't heard most of these, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear a few of them have been said by people on this very podcast.
Okay, that's fair. Some of these, I don't feel like a lot of these I've actually seen before, to be honest.
Can we go back to that one time when we were just like doing a bunch of the anti jokes or whatever?
Yeah, some of them probably have crossed over from then. Yeah, that's fair.
I want to go back to that because
That was great.
I really enjoyed that one time. Tony was like, "What's great and has wheels?" And I said, "Grass." You lied about the wheels.
Yeah, he did. And I'm like, fuck.
It's like, how did he know?
Okay, so I have heard this one before, but I dislike it. What do you get when you cross an insomniac, an agnostic, and a dyslexic? Someone who stays up all night wondering if there's a dog.
Yep.
That's great. I had to read some of these before saying them because some of them are really bad.
Those are the ones you have to read out, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, this one's horrible, but go. And you told him to. A man walks into a bar and sees a bunch of people waiting to get refreshments. He asks the bartender, "Is this really a punchline?"
Oh.
Have you ever tried eating a clock? It's really time consuming.
I like that
It
one.
really
though.
is. You're an awful person, Kyle.
I know, I groaned because it's bad, but I liked it the first time I heard it, so it's just like...
What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a unicycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle?
One's Canadian, the other one's trying to show off.
It's attire.
Damn.
But it's spelled attire like A-T-T-I-R-E.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I got
Okay,
that.
that's making
No,
sure.
mine was questioning Nick.
Oh, how does Moses make his coffee? He brews it.
He brews it.
It's so great. Wait a second. I do.
Fresh pot.
Fresh pot.
Oh, okay. I found one. I like it. You might not. Guy walks into a bar with a giraffe. The giraffe falls asleep on the floor. Next guy comes in and says, "Hey, what's that lion on the floor?" Bartender says, "It's not a lion. It's a giraffe."
Okay. Not the worst.
I mean, I like it because there's a giraffe in it.
Thank you, Kyle.
Pretty good.
I tried
I
playing
was
water polo, but
expecting
my
it to be
horse
that.
drowned.
What?
If you mix polo and water polo you ride a horse and hit things with, and water polo you're not supposed to use your horse. The horse will drown in water polo. Alright, what did Kyle put here? Is this something I can watch on the pot? Oh, I'm glad. Oh, it's just coffee. Huh. Okay. Cool. I feel like there's not... we're getting to the bottom of the page, and, wait, what the hell?
Fresh pots!
Oh, okay. What's green, fuzzy, has 4 legs, and would kill you if it fell out of a tree? A pool table.
The bear you light up as a green.
It's a pool table.
What roses are green?
Pool tables?
Oh. I'm not listening.
Oh, okay. Some of these are just so cringy. But I'm gonna read it anyway, so since I read it, you have to hear it. How do mountains hear? With their little mountain ears.
Get out.
I told you it was bad before I said it, so I warned you. Oh, that's mean. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go with it anyway. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. What do you call a cow with one leg? Steak. What do you call a cow with two legs? Yo mama. What did the buffalo dad say to his son as he left? Bison.
No. But that specific time link, by the way.
EP Bison.
Yeah. Okay.
That SIRL.
Some of these are just not good. Okay, I like that one. Why does a chicken coop have two doors? If it had four, it would be a chicken sedan. I liked it. See, some of these I've heard before. Like, what's brown and sticky? A stick.
Hey, what's brown and rhymes with Snoop?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
That's one of my favorite ones. Yeah. Oh, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's a little lighter. No? Damn, I like that one.
I've heard like all of these.
Oh, okay. Because I actually haven't
What
heard
kind of
most of
person
these.
always responds to backs? Hi, back. I'm dad.
Oh.
Huh. Okay. Some of these I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't understand. I think it's just a wording. That like whoever typed it out's wrong.
They're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. That one's okay. It's medium, I'd say. What did the snail paint an S on his brand new car? So his friends could say,
Let the escort go.
yeah.
That's from like fucking. How old was I when I heard that?
What?
Grade 5, maybe?
I've never
Grade
heard
4?
most of these, to be honest.
Shit, dude. That's like. Okay. $14 ago? They did the puzzle in French, so you know how to already be old then. Like,
This one took me a second to get, to be honest. What do you call a dwarf psychic that escapes from prison? A small, medium, at large.
yep.
Oh, there's the one that someone said before about the third guy ducking from the bar. Okay, that was good. I've heard this before, but it's okay. Why couldn't Susie swing from the swing set? Because she has no arms. Knock knock.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Not Susie. I liked it. Aw, that was mean. And an Irishman walks out of a bar. It could happen. I liked it. I liked it. Yeah.
Like,
So, yeah, some of these is really bad. Oh, this one's stupid, but I kind of think it's cute. My parrot died today. His last words were, "Uh-oh, I think my parrot's about to die."
Dang it.
I like that one. Okay. Alright, 3 blondes go hiking and come to a clearing with tracks. The first says, "These are deer tracks." The second says, "No, we're too far north. These are moose tracks." The third says, "Wait, I think these are..." Then the train hits them.
You know, at this point, I think I'm just gonna show myself out.
Alright, bye.
Boy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be back later.
Okay. Some of these are good. Oh, that's dumb, but I'm gonna say it anyway. What did Zero say to 8? I like your belt.
yeah. I was like, I know what it is. I forget that.
That's good. Oh, okay, there's another blonde joke here. Why did the
That's good.
blonde get fired from the M&M factory?
Throwing out all the W's and W's.
Yeah, she threw out the W's. Okay, a blonde goes home and sees that her house is on fire, so she calls 911. She says, "Please send help, my house is burning down." "Yes, ma'am," says the operator. "We just need to know how to get there." The blonde says, "Duh, the big red truck."
Correct answer, Kyle.
Yeah.
American, an Italian, and a Mexican are on a boat. The boat starts capsizing, so they start throwing stuff out of the boat to lower the mast. Or the whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Mast.
Yeah, they lowered the mast, whatever. So, the Italian throws out some pizzas. Says, "We have plenty of these in my country." Mexican throws out some, like, burritos. And he says, "We have plenty of these in my country." The American throws off the Mexican. Says, "We have plenty of these in my country."
Oh, man. So I've heard this one before, and you've all heard this one before, but I'm going to say it since it's here. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick.
Brick.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. A little too close to home. I'm single by choice, but not my choice. Okay, there we go. Oh, feels bad, man. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
wow.
your choice, Hydro. I've offered plenty of times.
Oh, fair. Feels a little bit better.
Feels worse.
Why can't you trust an atom? Because they make up everything. Yay. Oh, I've heard this one before. What do you call a fake noodle?
An impasta.
Dun dun. Drunk guy comes home with a duck under his arm and announces, "This is the pig I've been sleeping with." His wife says, "That's a duck, you idiot." Guy says, "I was talking to the duck." I like that one. Oh, this one's kind of cute. What do you call a pile of kittens? A meowton?
Aw.
Let's imagine a pile of kittens, Kyle. Come on.
I know, and it's right. I love it. But but that makes me sad the more I think about it, because cats never love me as much as I love them. So.
Yeah. That's why I'm a dog person. This dogs.
Dogs have to love you, man.
Dogs.
It's like built in.
Yeah. Oh, so this is literally the last one on the page. A bartender says, "Sir, we don't serve time travelers." Two time travelers walk into a bar. I liked it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, we're done with that. Unless anyone else has any other bad jokes, we're gonna end the podcast. Yay, with bad jokes! Alright, I'm gonna take that as a no. Oh, there's a ding. Alright. I heard, I think the Nathan said so. So I don't know if he actually was tuning in with a bad
he's
joke.
getting ready to play D&D with us. It's fine.
Or, he was like, yeah, end the podcast, man.
What happened?
Your headset
Ready to
went
play D&D?
ding.
Yeah, it sure did. Wonder what that means.
Alright, I'm gonna end this episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being on. I'm just gonna hit this button. Bye!
Yeah.
Boy!
Kyle, you never said bye.
Yeah, dude.
Oh. Bye!